Hey, good morning, folks. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. We're looking at a little bit of rain shower activity across northern Michigan this morning, but otherwise a dry day, and you're going to see in the temperature forecast a very warm for early April and mid-April forecast. I always have to give you the normals because we haven't been normal in quite some time. Remember, 30 years of average high temperature for this date, averages in the low 50s. So as I show you maps that are in the 60s and highs even in the 70s, remember that I looked and it's about a conservatively an early May type pattern. So we continue to run about a month ahead of schedule. We'll look longer term also coming up because we can. So, hey, thanks for joining me. Good morning, Matthew Ferry. Yo to you. Ed Johnson, Waterford. Good morning. Thanks for sharing. If everybody could share, I would appreciate it very much. We do have a difficult time because it's Facebook that does not allow the consistent notifications. It's not MLive, it's not me, it's Facebook and their algorithms. So it's a very tough thing for us. All right, let's get into it and show you what's going on. So like I said, we have showers from Cadillac to Houghton Lake to the Traverse City area up through the UP, moving toward the northeast. That's a key. You know, most of the winter months, we see precipitation move from the northwest into our area on colder air. Hey, Connie Ray Castle from visiting Venice, Florida, and sounds like you're in Michigan. Beverly Paddock, can I put greenhouses outside? I would say yes, greenhouses would avoid frost. So a few showers this morning. Let's pick it up with the radar forecast and show you that that's a pretty short-term thing and for northern Michigan, not for Ann Arbor and Detroit and Grand Rapids and Flint, Saginaw, Bay City, Jackson, Lansing area. All of us in those areas stay dry. So here are the showers, 10, 11, noon, out of northern lower Michigan and out of the UP. Hey, Moostag. I'll try your name. Moostag Al-Nuami? Hopefully I got it right. So after the showers end in the north, dry weather. Okay, so then we go into a pretty sizable storm coming late this week. It's going to be a soaker for us. It's going to be a wind maker. I'll show you the wind coming up here in just a moment. And it's going to be a chilly day on Friday on the backside of it. So this is today, this is tomorrow. Tomorrow is a great day. Tomorrow it's about 65 plus or minus a few degrees everywhere across Michigan, even the UP. Now this is Wednesday night. So the rain starts to come in from the south. And this is Thursday morning. When you wake up Thursday morning, we will have steady light to moderate rain just about everywhere in lower Michigan. This is Thursday morning into early afternoon. That's a wet scenario. The storm center, you can see it. This would be a great one to analyze a surface map with you. I want to start doing that so you can see what's going on, maybe help you understand it a little bit better. Hey, good morning, Nick Cornicini. Thanks for watching. Dave Cadena, or yeah, probably Cadena. Good morning. So this is Thursday evening. Still wet. The storm center now heading towards Saginaw Bay. Thursday night, you get a little lull in the wind under the storm center, and then Friday morning, Friday afternoon, the storm center pulls into Lake Huron, and notice the pressure lines packing. And my rule of thumb is a 5-mile-an-hour gust for every isobar or pressure line in lower Michigan. So let's count them, starting from the southwest corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5, 45, and you're going to see, 8 times 5, 40, and you're going to see the forecast for gusts around 40, 45 miles an hour. So this is Friday evening, still in the grips of a chilly, wind-driven, 45-degree rainfall Friday evening. And then it lets up. This is Saturday morning, we're dry, and the wind dies off on Saturday, improves dramatically, and wait till you see Sunday. Looks nice. There could be, on the warmer air, there could be a brief shower or two maybe. And next week, Monday, Tuesday, we get into southerly flow. And the next storm, look at where the storm center is. It's in the western UP. That means we will get into the warm sector of the storm next week and really, really feel like spring. So, total rainfall out of this, we're going to look at it two ways. You're getting an extended version here. And thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. This is the main run of the European model, and what it says is that Thursday, Friday, we'll have 1 inch to 2 inches of rain, maybe some spots a little above that. Now notice its axis of heaviest rain, we'll call it the southwest corner to northern Michigan, and it's displaced a little to the southeast. When we look at the average of tweakings of that model run, then you see the same amounts, 1 inch to 2 inches, but the axis is from Traverse City back to Benton Harbor as far as the axis of heaviest, around 2 inches. So 1 inch, yes. 1.5 inches, many spots. 2 inches, we'll have to see where that band sets up. I would imagine that if the low tracks to Saginaw Bay, then that band would set up from the southwest corner through Houghton Lake up to about Rogers City or so, plus or minus 25 miles. Maximum winds with this. As it rolls through on Friday, we'll look at wind gusts. None of these are in knots, so we got to add at 40 knots. We got to add about 5 miles an hour. So you're looking at 45 mile an hour gusts sometime Friday afternoon. Now, temperatures gorgeous today in the east. The thumb through Port Huron to the Ann Arbor and Detroit areas, about 70 to 72 degrees, 68-ish Lansing to Saginaw. Touch cooler Grand Rapids, 62. Still about 9 degrees warmer than normal. Okay. Nancy McDuffie, too early to plant grass seed? No, not at all. If you're going to do it in the spring, I would do it right now. So get some rains. Now, I probably would, depending on your setting, if you thought 1 inch to 2 inches of rain would wash it away, I'd probably wait until this weekend after the rain. If you scuffed the ground and had the little indentations for seed to go down into after the rain, it would be good, and then lightly rake it, and it would have the moisture from our rain. So that'd be a great time to do that, Nancy McDuffie. So that's today. Look at tomorrow. 65-ish. Just about everywhere. Maybe some spots, low 60s. Thursday, now, we'll keep an eye on that because storm system coming. I don't know that we'll get into the true warm sector, severe weather sector. Possibly. We'll watch it. Probably not, but that kind of temperature configuration says thunderstorms in the southeast, cold rain in the northwest. And this is Friday. Like I said, Friday, I do believe, is going to be a chilly, uncomfortable, windy, wet day for mid-April. But don't despair. Gone by Saturday, as we head to near 60 Saturday, and by Sunday, as we head into the 70s in the south. And next Monday in the 60s, and next Tuesday 60s and 70s, and next Wednesday in the 70s, and hang on. And don't take it to the bank, but the potential is there for temperatures well into the 70s And yes, my friends, temp potential is there for 80 degrees. All right, now this is something you don't get anywhere else, and I want to just emphasize that for you, is that we're going to look out 46 days. Yes, we're going to take that same European model, look at the surface temperature anomaly into May. Where else do you get that? Nowhere. Nowhere, right? So, you know, we use it with a grain of salt, but what we're going to get out of this is that there is no major, long-lasting cold snap compared to normal coming our way, and temperature should average about normal to maybe somewhat above normal. So this is that same European model. They have a mode that goes out 46 days. So here we go. You know, maybe I'll give you the forecast for 46 days and take off. No, I won't do that. All right, so this is in the next week, and what you're seeing is the 5-day average temperature anomaly. Just look if it's red, orange, or green or blue. Red, orange, obviously warmer than normal. Green, blue, colder than normal. So we're into April 21st and the following week, April 23rd, and trying to cool a touch from well above normal to about normal. April 26th, April 28th, you know, a few degrees warmer than normal. Again, don't take the specifics, just take the fact that it's not showing a big plunge of cold air. Now we're into May 4th, about normal. Yeah, you see a day or two there where it shows 1 degree cooler than normal. You know, in early May, that's still in the 60s. May 11th, May 12th, trying to creep back to slightly warmer than normal. May 19th, May 21st, May 23rd, we end it. 46 days out. And again, the main thing I wanted you to get off of this is that right at the moment, it appears that there are no major plunges of cold air, I guess I would say, heading our way. It doesn't mean that frost is done. I'm going to be addressing that. It's possible, given the fact that in the next, you know, week or two, we don't see that. Saturday morning, a little iffy. If we're only in the 40s Friday afternoon and the winds were to die and the skies were to clear, then Saturday morning could be chilly. I'd have to look at the exacts on that. But the point is, we've got some very spring-like weather, and I would call it on average running about a month ahead of schedule. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Tuesday. Bye.